I'm Radical Rich Boal.
And how'd you get started in racing, Rich?
Say that again?
How'd you get started in racing?
My dad and my uncle John Swoblin. I started racing when I was a freshman in high school and been doing it ever since.
And what kind of tracks do you prefer? Do you prefer the big ones or small ones?
I like the little quarter-mile bull rings,
Bull rings?
mainly, yeah.
So what's it like being a past champion out there at South Bend?
It doesn't really mean nothing. I mean, it does mean something, but it's no different than any other day, year, whatever you want to say.
So what's a typical Saturday like for you?
Oh, just wanting to win on a normal night, any night really.
So you racing Outlaw again this year?
I'll be racing 2 Outlaw late models this year, yes.
Okay, so then you got one for Kalamazoo and one for South Bend?
Absolutely.
And then Dancing Doug's going to be in the street stock?
Yes, and then I will race every now and then when I have time.
Okay.
The whole purpose of this street stock was to have fun with it, but then I ended up racing it every night last year, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah. So the street stock class is pretty competitive out there.
Very competitive. If you sneeze, you can be in the B.
Yeah. So what's it like working with Doug?
Actually, we haven't worked together yet. He just came over last week to see if he could even fit in the car, and he's tight, but he can get in there.
All right. A lot of left side weight?
Yeah, it's probably about 65% right now. You're only allowed 60.
All right. So what's it like? What's the difference between Kalamazoo and South Bend, like intensity wise?
Well, Kalamazoo, you got a lot more room to maneuver. Where South Bend, you got to be on the wheel. One little mistake, and you could be in the fence or in someone else's mess.
Any big plans for 2019?
Yeah, we're gonna race Kalamazoo every night that they have Outlaw there. We want to go to Flat Rock. There's some shows at New Paris we want to hit. Like to try a couple other different tracks over in Ohio and run South Bend when we can. It's going to be kind of weird not running every show this year at South Bend. I've only done it since I was 16, but I am not getting any younger and I want to hit other tracks.
Fair enough.
We don't point race no more, so
Yeah.
now's the time.
There's some pretty good ones in Ohio. You got Medieval and I forget the other one. But
Yeah,
pretty good tracks.
We're gonna, well, I kind of partnered up with Bob Blunt a little bit. He does all my work, so he's always saying, well, you need to go here, you need to go there. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to hit some of them. I mean, I prefer to stay on the treaded tire. My dad, he hates buying slicks, but there will be some shows where we will have to buy slicks.
Yeah. Cool. So what's the difference between an outlaw and a sportsman?
Body.
Body.
And you're not supposed to run adjustable shocks, but I'm sure there's some guys that do. Won't name names, but.
Yeah.
And you got to run wet sump motors. Can't run dry sumps.
Okay.
And weight.
And so what's your favorite, the street stock or the outlaw?
Well, I love racing Outlaws. I don't love the expense that comes with them. Thank God for my dad on that. But if you want to all right, have fun, street stocks is the way to go. It's fun beating and banging.
Yeah. So who do you think the toughest competitor in the street stock is?
Oh, Danny Brown by far.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that kid. Even with him having his bad luck last year, missing a night, he still put a whooping on us,
Yeah.
And I talked to him a lot. Danny's a good friend of mine, and I know he really wanted the championship, and so, I didn't get it, so I'm glad he did, because I know he's worked his butt off for it.
All right. So with you racing at other speedways, is a lot more travel. Do you need any help sponsorship wise, or
Always.
Oh.
You always need sponsors.
do you have a fan page or a website people can go to check you
I
out?
got a Facebook page, but it's, I need to start something for that. But I myself, I'm not a computer guy, so I don't really even know how to set it up. My daughter had to set my Facebook page up.
And any current sponsors you want to talk about?
Well, we picked up R&B Car Company on a full-time deal for Kalamazoo. Brand Roofing's coming back again. He's been very good. And then as of right now, we just picked up CT Solutions again for the street stock. But other than that, it's all coming out of my dad's pocket and whatever I can come up with them for him.
All right. So for the big races like the Intimidator 100 and the Kalamazoo Clash, you think you'll be pretty competitive?
We hope. We're gonna test, and for them races, a lot of the big dogs come. So just to make the race, hopefully, will be a privilege.
Do you have a place people can go to buy T-shirts or?
Well,
Hats
yeah,
or-
just gotta contact me through Facebook or whatever. I'm getting ready to make a new design, so just kind of been selling hats right now,
All right.
which I gotta pick up an order tomorrow too. So.
Well, anything you want to talk about and to let people know, or?
Just support local track racing. No matter if it's dirt or asphalt, just be there, because tracks are dying, and I'm guilty of it as well as, social media will kill it. I don't
Yeah.
care what people say, it does, bad mouthing. I myself don't do that anymore. So, just
Well, I appreciate the time. Thanks for having me down.